What's up, Sarsaparillas? It's your girl Sassy J, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back, guys. I know this video is hella late, hella late. I was planning to get this video out last night or this morning, but guys, things did not go to plan, so my apologies. But anyways, guys, I've just finished watching episode 16 of Love Island. Only just, when I say only just finished it, and obviously I've got to come on here and give you my 2 cents or my 2 pence as we're in the UK. But anyways, guys, so I'm gonna start with the whole the little game that they played and stuff. And do you know what, I gotta be honest, I feel like I'm warming up to the Molly and Zachariah situation. I think it might be Zach. There's something about Zach that I'm slowly finding more and more attractive. I think it's because he is just so laid back, so chilled, so cool. He's not getting into all the drama, and I just like that. And I think here's the thing, like when it comes to men, I know girls always in drama, but I like a guy that's not always in the drama. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the man has to be at least a bit level-headed and stay away from the drama as much as possible. That's how I like it. So I think that's the reason why I'm gravitating towards that. But anyways, guys, before I get any further into the video, I'm just going to ask you guys to give the video a thumbs up. Yes, guys, and if you're new to the channel, welcome. Please hit that subscribe button and turn on your notification bell so you get updated every single time I upload a new video. So guys, Zachariah asked, you know, in the game, never ever have I been two-faced to anyone in the villa. Now, I felt like that was the opportunity for everybody to be honest. Was I expecting anyone to be honest? No, child, I was not. Nobody's gonna do it, but that was the best opportunity. But that was the best opportunity for people to actually come out and speak their mind. Obviously, the only 2 people that drank was, I think, was it Mehdi? Correct me if I'm wrong. Mehdi and Mitchell. Now, they both kind of drank and said, you know, it's stuff that happened in the earlier days, which we all know those are not true. So many of those Islanders been talking about each other, like they always do it. So I just feel like they could have just sipped the drink and said, you know what, yeah, people talk about people, you know, you probably talk about me, I talk about you. At the end of the day, I won't take offense if you talk about me. If you see me talking about you, it's okay, just talk about me, we'll make it equal. Should I say it? It is what it is. So I felt like people weren't being real and genuine in that aspect. Also, I feel like the whole Zachariah the never ever cheated situation, did not like the way Jess and Ella try to jump down Zachariah's throat. I feel like at the end of the day, he's not coupled up with you. That's what it is. He's not coupled up with you, and I understand that when somebody's cheated on you, certain things can be triggered, right? I've been cheated on, and there are times that I say once a cheater, always a cheater. But as I get older, I'm starting to think that I don't think once a cheater is always a cheater in every single case. I feel like people change, and I feel like people make mistakes, right? So in some cases, it is true, once a cheater, always a cheater, but it's not one size fit all. I don't believe this. So I'm just thinking that he's not coupled up with you. You guys did not need to say all of that. Your comments were not necessary. And I feel like it was done in a way where it could have easily put doubt in Molly's mind. And do you know what? I like the fact that Mitchell took up for them in that situation. Mitchell did get a lot of stick for it, which I feel like it was double standards, because here's the thing. Ella said her piece and she said it, and when she said it, I felt like it was unnecessary, and she made her comment, right? That was her opinion on the situation. As they say, we're all entitled to our own opinion, but okay, well, if Mitchell thinks that you shouldn't have said that, and it wasn't, you know, it was out of place, and, you know, he disagreed with it and sticking up for his friend, his opinion? Do you see what I'm saying? If he's saying to you, I feel like what you did could easily put doubt in Molly's minds, that's his opinion. So if Ella and Jess feel like they can give their opinion without it being asked for, so can Mitchell. I feel like it was double standard. I must say, I respected how Ty basically, you know, stuck up for Ella. And when he pulled her aside, he said, listen, I think you should go apologize, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to stick up for you when we're out and about. But when it's me and you one-to-one, I'm going to be honest. I love that. I feel like for him to like pull her out in front of everybody, I would have not been happy with that. And I love the fact that he still set her straight. Stood up for her, but set her straight when it's just them. I like that. I feel like those are qualities I like in a guy as well. I'm not quite sure if they're, like I said, if they're compatible still, but I quite like that. Do you know what I mean? And I like the fact that he was trying to defend her with Mitchell, because Mitchell was like, well, I feel like she's doing all these different things. And he's like, don't worry about that. I'm the one that needs to be worried about it, and I'm good. Do you know what I'm saying? I like that. However, again, there was some double standard. Like, he's saying Mitchell had no business to say anything to Ella, but realistically, you know, Ella had no business either to say anything to Zach. So nobody should have been in anybody's business in that point. But at the end of the day, if my friends, if I'm friends with somebody and I see you're saying something, I'm gonna stick up for them. And Ty made the thing where he was saying, okay, you only do it for some people. Well, granted, he might be closer to Molly and Zach. So obviously, if he wants to stick up for them, I don't see where the big problem was. I felt like that whole situation was a bit unnecessary, double standard, and I just didn't really quite get it. But anyways, guys, we move. The whole Leah, what's his name, Mehdi and Whitney situation. This is where I say to you, I feel like Mehdi he's not feeling Whitney like that, and he's just looking to jump ship at any point. And the moment somebody comes in, he will do the same. That is fine. They're not compatible. I can see it. Whitney will probably do the same if somebody came in for her, I think, because judging from over here in the conversation with her and Montel said basically, you said that we were friends, and now this situation, so I can't just chip and change. So now I'm wondering, is Whitney actually feeling Mehdi like that? Like, because you know they said opposite attract. So if she was giving Montel friend vibes because she was getting to know Mehdi, but then again she said she can't. She's tunnel vision. So if it's you, it's you. So it could have been that situation, but. I know people are saying they're surprised with the Leah situation and Mehdi. I am actually not surprised. I didn't see it coming specifically with Leah, but I saw it coming in the fact that I feel like he's just waiting for time and somebody to come along before he tried to jump ship. So in that aspect, I'm not surprised. Is Leah interested? No. No, she's probably thinking, you know what, I'm going to talk to him for the sake of talking to him, because at the end of the day, if I need to be picked by a guy, honey, I'm going to be picked, okay? So I feel like that was the situation with her. She's not interested. They're saying that she's interested in Montel. No, honey, she wants Scott. Scott want Leah. I could see it. It was so uncomfortable watching his response when Montel actually chose Leah, and him sitting down, even though Catherine chose him. You could see that kind of awkwardness in a sense where they both wanted to be coupled up with each other. That's exactly what it is. He was kind of hoping that this would happen, and then he could say, well, now that we're in a couple, we can go closer. I can be fair with you and see where it goes. That is what they actually want happening. She's not really interested in Montel. Maybe Montel is a nice looking guy. Maybe she thinks, you know what, his personality is my type. However, she wants Scott. I can see she wants Scott. Do you know what I mean? It's quite obvious. I don't know what's going to happen in the end, because I feel like Scott and Catherine will not work. I don't feel like Scott is into Catherine like that. I feel like if he manages to survive the main villa, he will not survive Catherine Moore. This is what I'm saying. I don't think that the compatibility is there. I'm not buying it. I feel like there's a lot more to Scott that he's not letting us see, but we can see little breaks and stuff with it through his vision. When you look at him, you can see there's something that's been hidden, something that's been concealed. And I feel like whatever is being concealed could be nasty. So I've got my eyes on him because I do not trust him. I do not trust him one bit. With Whitney now, I just want someone to come in for Whitney, because Whitney's in a situation where she's coupled up with a guy that she's not 100% fancying. I know this. She's not really 100% in it. But there's nobody in there for her. Now, him saying he wants to get with Leah, get to know Leah, that might end up kind of make Whitney feel like there's more there than there actually is. So I need somebody to come in for her. And the thing is, you know what I like about Whitney? She's honest. Listen, she gonna tell the truth. Like, and you can see that in her speech. She said how she felt about the situation and said that he went rogue. This girl is funny. I actually really like that about her. I could tell that Mehdi didn't like that bit, but at the end of the day, the truth is the truth. And the one thing Whitney's gonna tell you, honey, is the truth. Okay? So somebody needs to go in and kind of go in for her. Obviously we see Jess having a bit of cry, because I think everything's dawned on her now. Like, she will have to go for however long without being coupled up with Sammy. And you know what? I could see Sammy getting to know the new girl Mal, but I'm starting to wonder whether or not because I don't know if it was just me, but could you see the awkwardness? He was literally twitching when she coupled up with Mitch. So I don't know if it's the case of he doesn't want her to be with Mitch. He wants to be taken, be wanted by other people, couple up with other people, but he doesn't want anyone to be with Jess. Do you know what I'm saying? You know, there's people that want to have their cake, but they also want to see the cake every single day after they've eaten the cake, and it's not possible. So I'm wondering, is Sammy that person? Okay, I did like the speech that Jess did at the recoupling. The problem is, again, I feel like Jess was saying a lot of these things, especially the end when she said, I hope there is something there. I feel like she's only doing it to get a reaction from Sammy because of how she felt when Mal chose Sammy and they sat down. You could see her looking through the side of her eyes. She was crying early in the day. Obviously, she wants to be with him. She wants to be coupled up with him. But I feel like her looking and stuff is like she wanted to get her way back. She wanted to provoke a reaction from him. So by her adding that little bit, it did just that, because you see him literally sitting there and it was so intense. The tension was real. You could literally cut it with a whole friggin', you could literally cut it with a friggin' fork. You wouldn't even need a knife to bloody hell. Do you know what I'm saying? So I don't really know. I feel like they might end up gravitating to each other. They might not. I feel like Jess won't give Mitchell a fair chance to get to know her on that level. I don't think that will happen. I feel like I would have wanted to see Montel with Catherine. I feel so, because it's like I can predict a heartbreak coming for Catherine. And I feel like Montel is probably like the best person that's suiting to her. Do you know what I'm saying? And I just can't get over the fact that I just know there's chemistry between Leah and Scott. And I don't know if they can friend zone those chemistries, because I can see it, guys. I can literally see it. I'm not going to lie to you. But anyways, so we see that Kady's coming back into the villa. Now, I had to research this person because I remember her face, but I could not remember her story, okay? So I realized that she was in, I think she was in the second season of Love Island. And I think they came third place and whatever. But my thing is, again, I said it before and I'm going to say it again. I do not like the recycling of islanders. I feel like there's too many people that wants to go on Love Island. Find somebody with a bit of attitude, a bit of sass, a bit of something to give, some little je ne sais quoi. Put them in there, but do not don't do it. The recycling of islanders, I don't care where. I don't care where you went and dig them up from. I don't care whether you dig them up from all the way to pre-first season of Love Island or Love Island first season or second season or third season. I don't care how hot they were. I don't care how sassy they were. I don't care what they were. Do not put them back in there. You were in the villa. You had your 5 minutes of fame. Move on. That's how I feel about the whole situation. I'm gonna say it. I said it with the Adam situation. I said it with the two new people from the Australia version. What's their name? That one that was with Will and whatever and the other guy. And I'm gonna say it with this Kady person. Do not keep on like recycling. Like, should I'm saying? Do not do it. I just do not like that. That's all I have to say about that situation. But anyways, guys, I've said all I wanted to say on this episode, and I'm so sorry once again for the late, extremely late review. I think this is the latest review I've ever done, guys, because it's literally almost time for the next Love Island. But anywho, it is what it is, and I appreciate you guys and the patience, because guys, I really wanted to get this video out, but I had an appointment early this morning and it lasted forever. But anyways, guys, if you haven't liked this video yet, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Anyways, guys, I'll see y'all in the next video. But for now, keep it sassy, delicious.